So now the Imbue Network, the future of crowdfunding on Polkadot,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's what you're working
on. That's
on.
what we're working on.
That is awesome. So can you tell me about that? And
yeah,
it's also a DAO, right? I mean, you guys that's how you're funding and crowdfund. It's awesome. Please, yeah.
Yeah. So to give you to explain Imbue, you really have to explain how I got here. I think my biggest frustration over the past 18 months building on Web3 has been the lack of accountability. So many projects in this space promise what they're going to do in a white paper. Now, a white paper is it's an idea. It's a well thought out idea going and explaining how something's supposed to work. But again, just an idea. And they go off and say, look, we're going to have an IDO. And before that, we used to do an ICO. They'd go to a launchpad and say, buy our token. And that's why people who are outside of crypto, they say, this is just speculation. You're not buying utility. You're not buying value. You're buying the promise of a value. And more often than not, you're seeing a lot. This space has an endemic scam problem because now people realize, actually, all I need is a white paper, and now I can raise lots of funds and disappear and just fail. It's okay. I've already got people's funds. So that to me was an underlying problem. That to me was a blocker towards mass adoption. But I also acknowledge that Web3 there's a lot of funds in Web3. There are a lot of funds that can help people who have no access to them. And what attracted me to Web3 was the fact that it's one of the greatest equalizers that we have in the entirety of human civilization. Now, it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter where you are. You can be involved. You can contribute to this economy. You can actually take value from it. And that's what brought me to Web3, the lottery. And it's a lottery. The lottery of where you're born determines your chances of success. So someone who's based in America or Western Europe has very different opportunities to someone who is in Africa or Latin America or Southeast Asia. That's just a fact. Just where we are. We are just acknowledge, not right or wrong, we're just acknowledging the reality of the situation. What Web3 allows them to do is now they can get involved. So all that is just an intro on what Imbue is. It's utilizing the existing funds that are in Web3 to help people and move us towards mass adoption. The most important thing about us, we're just decentralized Kickstarter, but the important aspect of us is the governance. So now you, Ray, you could be asking for $100,000 for any project. Doesn't have to be Web3 related. You're opening up a shop, right? You want to sell shoes or shirts. It doesn't matter. You're like, look, I want X amount of funds, and in return, I'm going to give you Y. So it could be like anyone who contributes to me gets 20% of sales, and I'm going to give you an NFT to prove that you funded me. But you define how you're going to spend those funds. You define your business plan. You can be like, I want 10% immediately to set up a website, and then I'll do one milestone. And then my second milestone could be like hiring a team, and I want 40%. My third milestone could be launching the website, launching the product, actually allowing people to buy stuff, and I want 50%. So in that environment, you get 10%, and 90% of those funds are locked. No one has access to them. And then you do your work, you set up your website, you do whatever you promised you're going to do. Then you submit your milestones. And that's when your funders, your contributors vote on your progress. So Tim can be like, actually, yeah, I believe you actually did it. So I'm going to vote yes on that milestone. Or I don't think you did it, and I'm going to vote no. And here's why. So you get that feedback. You get that circular feedback loop. That way, you're incentivized to always be delivering what on your promises. And it's not just a white paper. And two, I'm now giving an alternative to hodling and trading, because those are the main two options. Now I'm investing to allow people to investing safely, knowing that my funds are safe until I'm happy with the progress. Not the team is happy, I'm happy, because that's what they promised me. I vote yes, and slowly it's milestone-based vesting, not time-based vesting.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that,
with that feedback and everything, I think we like to call it collabify around here. Collaborating with projects and everything like that to make them better, move faster, stronger, all that kind of good stuff. So but that's our buzzword, collabify.
Yeah, exactly.